Hello, guys, and welcome to another leadership episode. Every Thursday, we are going live with one of the leaders who are adding value to leaders. And today, with me, we have international coach, speaker, trainer, mentor, a fellow Marshall Goldsmith and John Maxwell coach also. And I'm very glad to welcome on board Mr. Harish Mehta. I'm going to let Harish introduce himself to you. And today we're going to talk about resetting your mindset. Harish, welcome.
Good evening, late good evening from India, Mumbai. Thank you, Gabby, for inviting me. I know there are hiccups, there is a distance challenge, but yes, where there is a will, there is a way. So, thank you. I know we are late in the evening. Harish Mehta is my name, and I am only 63 years young. I am a banker turned entrepreneur and now on a mission in my life as a business coach, as a leadership coach, as a speaker, as a mentor. And in the last 24 months, I have created a new program which I will live my life through as my mission. Reset your mindset in this life. These 24 months have created a life which is 20 years ahead. And that is the reason I have chosen this subject after doing almost 200 sessions with people. Now, while I speak, I want to mention here that this has changed my life. This has changed my life, and I am proud to speak today why people need to reset their mindset. You need to look at yourself. Were you happy when the COVID came in? How were you feeling? You were feeling that you have lost everything that you had gained, attained in those 30, 40 years of your life. And you were living a life of helplessness, a life of scarcity, a life of becoming a person who has nothing more to do, just to perish. That is when this came to me that I need to speak to the world and share with them that they need to do a reset. Now, let me share with you the meaning of reset. Each one of you has got a phone. If you put your reset button on, it becomes the restore factory settings. That means you are reborn and
Brand new.
brand new. And you have a choice to create the life that you want. And when you have cleansed your mind by removing the bad and the ugly in you, those words, those thoughts, those actions, those results which resulted in the bad and ugly, you had the choice to do it. And having done it, you relive your life. That's what it is all about. So I am going to conduct this program across the world, and I'm happy to share that this is going to be a live session, no more on the internet, no more on the Zoom. So, why I choose to speak this way is I owe it to the world, it's my mission. My mission to share myself. My mission is to share the new you. And that will happen only once I decide to create the new you. To create the new you, you have to let go of what you have. I repeat, The bad and the ugly in you needs to go. You have to start from 1 and move to 10 and get all that you want by attracting more of what you want and less of what you don't want in your life, in your business, in your profession, and everything else that you need to do. So, my friends, a small introduction. I live in India. I've been practicing speaking, coaching, mentoring, teaching, been with the John Maxwell Group, been with Brad Sugars as action coach, business coach, and leadership coach, and executive coach. Law of Attraction with Michael Lozier, and finally, my dear friend Les Brown, creating that magic, that power through your voice to change the whole world, change the way people think, listen, and do. So that's the job I am going to do now, and I'm happy to practice it. I'm happy to share this with this world.
Thank you, Harish. If you are to give our leaders, audience, leaders, followers here on the program, what does it mean really resetting the mindset of a leader to its followers?
The most important thing is what you were doing was either good or very good, or was it bad or was it ugly. So remove the bad and the ugly, become good, and lead from the front. Create future leadership. That will happen once you have followership. And followership will come if they are influenced by the way you lead, the way you live your day to day. Your 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. every single day matters. And remember, the RICHUAL, not the RITUAL. Rich people have their daily rituals which make them rich, using their time, those 24 hours, creating wealth, creating more and more for the people they lead and for the people who follow them. So, I have a 6 step or a 6 pillars which need to be installed when I speak about reset your mindset. And when I do my 2.5 day program, I install those 6 pillars. First, by removing the bad and the ugly in terms of habits and show you the big picture, your Mount Everest. If you can see your Mount Everest, if you can believe and then create that Mount Everest, I am happy to take you on this mission to reach your Mount Everest in this life. And I promise you, once you are able to see the big picture and remove the bad and ugly in you, you will be able to recreate the life that you were born to live or born to be the person that you need to become. And when you move on this, you will see the journey becomes so good, so easy, and you will become the person in this life. So, give me the opportunity to share with you on a 2.5 day program, and before that, a 4 hour program where I will share with you the 4 steps that we take from introduction to beginners to a 5 day program, which is intensive, and finally, the ultimate, which is a 7 day program. I promise you, I will shape your new you. And finally, create a life of a legend that people will remember you and they will keep counting the zeros towards making you a billionaire. So that's my mission, that's my job, and I'm happy to speak today on how to reset your mindset. And you need to do a full reset, not a partial reset. So, my submission today is, are you ready to bring abundance in your life? Are you ready to become the person you were born to be? Are you ready to live the life that you deserve? Are you ready to take up this challenge now? And more so because you're special today. You know why you're special today? You have survived the pandemic. And now you live to create a new life not only for yourself, but for all those people around you. And I'm happy to share this program in India, in UAE, in the world, so that when you see me walking in the room, you get influenced, not only influenced, but you also feel that the new energy is inspiring you 24 by 7, and you are going to make an impact in the lives of people who deserve more and more of you, you being their leader. So, looking forward to create this magic together with my friend Gabby. We will be conducting more and more sessions, some live and some where you invite us to present ourselves. It could be 15, 20, 30 people, but only the top down. And it's my ownership, my responsibility, and I'm accountable to my words. I will change the way you think, listen, and do. And this process, I will re educate you. I will remove that can't, won't, never, if, and but from your mind. That's my promise. I only need one promise for you, that you're willing, you are ready, and you're hungry to become the person you were born to be. And submit the way I submitted to learning from these great people in the last 10 years. And today I choose to speak on this subject. Why reset? Why not now? You have been procrastinating for the last 2 years. It's your decision today that should give you the new you, the shape that you have to create. And when you let go all that dirt and ugly from you, you will see you'll have so much space here to recreate a new life. Change your habits and impact the world. Creativity, let go the bad and the ugly habits, create a new good and great habit, and move towards making an impact on the lives of people around you. And when you have all
Excellent.
this,
Harish, if I may ask, who is this program for? I mean, who should be considering taking this program, and their age, their location, their career path, their current life situation? Do you recommend it for everyone? Do you not
Gabby,
recommend it for anyone?
I am recommending this for all those who are hungry to become great in this life. That age starts from 25 to 55 or 65, depends. I am going to serve the community for the next 20 years. That's my job. So, why do I want this to be installed in you is because you have so much of bad and ugly in you. Your surroundings for the last 25, 30, 40, 50 years have created the that bad and ugly which needs to go. You know, me and you wash our clothes every day. We don't have a washing machine for our mind. That's why a partial reset, no, a full reset, so that you become the legend that you were born to be. And that hunger has to be there. Hunger could be at 25, 35, 45, 55. Even on your last day, the hunger should be there. I need to live more. I need to achieve more. I need to become more. So, individuals, professionals, business owners, leaders, and people in management roles. And I'm happy to do a batch size of 20, 25 people. Give you this, and I'm going to feed you on a regular basis. And being your leadership coach, your executive coach, your business coach, and taking your organization to excellence is my mission. So, Gabby, people who are starting businesses need to bring clarity. Once they bring clarity who they are, what do they have, and why do they want to do what they want to get the results they deserve, it's for them. And those who are in the mid size, bring clarity. Do I need to continue doing this, or do what I love? Do what I'm meant for? And finally, each one has a dream. Each one has a dream. Sorry. And each one has a fear, because he's not writing his dream. That fear is stopping him to write his dream. So give him the push to write your dream, to plan, to learn, to do, and to have. That's the journey I want people to go through. Happy to be their leadership, executive, and business coach. Happy to be along with them as their Sherpa to reach the Mount Everest. And I'm proud that this is the process which you need to learn by unlearning what you already know. Because an iota of bad will stop you from growing. So, cleaning so that you can create creativity. Cleaning so that you can build that in you. And all the area that you need to go into is important. So, these are the 6 pillars I want to install. The moment you see a big picture, you have to start dreaming. Can I, will I, or I will? The doubt has to move to confidence. I will do it. And by when will you do it? So bring you that clarity. And when you have that clarity, take you to the next zone, which is communicate to the world. I am going to do this. I am going to do this. And when you start doing that, your mind becomes abundant. Beyond limits, unstoppable is the word. Limitless is the word. And when you say to yourself, I am confident, I am limitless, I am unstoppable, you see how the world moves towards that. And when you remove the bad and ugly, the creativity of the day, month, year will come. And you are responsible for your do. And when habits, those you leave, the new habits you install, and finally the impact that you do to the world. This is what I will install by doing a one-to-one, by doing a group, and by doing a organization which needs all this to come into them. And they are all aligned. The business and the leadership and the management is aligned to this because they have the same mindset, which is growth, which is not looking at the other things, which is the word impossible is moved to I am possible, and we shall create it together. I take the responsibility of creating history in your organization. I take the responsibility of building those people. and moving them. Those people who say, I know, and I'm going to share with them. You only know what you know. You don't know what you don't know. Do you need to know what you need to know to become the person you were meant to be? Yes, I will teach you. I will take you on the journey and I will install these pillars. And remember, behaviors don't lie. Every day there's going to be a leader shift in you. Who you were when you started this program and who you are today will change. And I promise you, I will take you on the journey very soon. Looking forward to meet you. And first, let us do the 3 hour introduction so that you get to know and you ask me those questions which have been stopping you, those challenges, those obstacles. And then, once you bring clarity to that, you start communicating with clarity. And when you do it over and over and over again, you become consistent. And consistency will take you on the journey with 24 by 7 positive mental attitude, enthusiasm, and that self discipline. These three, plus those three, plus the final three, I inspire, I influence, and I impact the world. Do you see the shift already happening? Yes. I promise you that shift is visible. Gabby, now today I
Harish,
know this is achievable.
I know it is achievable. Having on board leaders like you, great speakers, great coaches that have done it previously and are still doing it and giving back to their community. What can we tell our audience as a final thought? To stay tuned when? In April for this program coming to this region, this part of the world?
I am happy to do it early April or mid April.
Great.
My
So we
4
tell our
hours
audience to stay tuned.
to
And
stay
do you
tuned,
have
and we will be speaking with you. And if you need to ask some questions, I am happy to receive those questions. And Coach Gabby will help me, and I will be sharing those answers which have been stopping you. I will address all your challenges. Remember, my job is to install this and take you on the journey to become good to great. And that's visible, that's doable, and you will do it now. So, my final word, it's in your moments of decision that you design your destiny. Make up your mind today. Do you live the same life that you have been living, or you want to make a shift, make a change, and become the person that you need to become? If you are ready, make that decision tonight and punch your name that I am ready. And then we shall start the journey of creating a new you so that finally you can say, I'm a billionaire in training. That's my journey. That's my ultimate. But you have to go through the 4 channels. First, the beginner's program. Before that, commit that you are in this program to reset your mindset. I give you a 6 months window to complete all these 3 programs after the introduction. The beginners 2.5 days, the intensive for 5 days, and the ultimate for 7 days. And then you and me are going to live this life together for the rest of our life, because the relationship is going to be built, and I'm going to look after all your needs as and when you need me as your personal business coach, leadership coach, and executive coach. That's the journey I want to take you. And I'm happy to do it with Coach Gabby. He's a dear friend of
thank
mine.
you. Thank you very much, Coach Harish.
And
And
both of us
I
are
would
going to join you very soon.
very soon, hopefully. I would like really to thank you for this great input today on our leadership episode. And we tell our audience to stay tuned, as you said, and life is good. Thank you very much for your appearance today and this great talk. And let's get back soon to our audience.
I am happy to come back week on week, provided you're ready to make that decision tonight. Add value to every episode that we speak, and then when we get together to share that, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Coach Gabby, and
Cheers. Bye.
good
Good
night
night.
from India, and thank you for joining me. Thank you.